Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hackman Gaming is with you. Another video about Warframe. Today's video is gonna be about Hildryn builds. Not one, not two, 6 builds for Hildryn. And when we talk about Hildryn, my dear friends, always the community divides into like groups. One group saying, "Hi, Balefire." Someone, "No Balefire." So that's why I made for you guys 4 Balefire builds and 2 non-Balefire builds, trying to balance, and gonna be 1 build for starters. So wait, don't quit the video, my friend. If you are a starter and you don't want Helmnith or something, don't worry. So starting with respect for the new players and the ones that want to learn something and want to learn about his abilities, starting with his passive. His passive, my dear friend, you have a full shield. This is what I'm gonna explain it to you, because if you wanna read, you're gonna be reading by yourself, right? I mean, that's why you're here. So his passive is you're gonna be invulnerable. Means invulnerable, you don't take any damage, any type status, whatever, every time your shield is depleted. So for example, you have 1000 shield and the shield goes away, you're gonna be invulnerable for a second or two max, you know. But this passive is refreshed every time your shield is full. That's why Pillage is very awesome ability, because it's gonna max out your shield. When your shield is maxed, mean your passive is refreshed. So when your shield is depleted, you're gonna be invulnerable to react, maybe rolling guard, maybe something, alright, that you can do. Moving next, Balefire is her exalted weapon, my dear friend. It's a very powerful weapon, and there is ways how to make this weapon scale and everything, especially armor strip and so on. Moving next, my dear friend, it have normal shot and charged shot. I'm gonna show you both. All right, Pillage, my dear friend. Pillage is you're gonna send wave of energy. That wave of energy, my friend, you're gonna steal from the enemy's armor and shields and refill your shields and overshield, and you're gonna be happy. Not only that, this ability, my dear friend, can armor strip. So at now it's like 38%. Of course, it's based on your ability strength. 38%. So you need to cast this ability 3 times so you can fully armor strip, which is good. What? Hank, why it's good? Like we want to one shot to armor strip? No, my dear friend, because if you armor strip those enemies, you will not they will not have armor anymore. You can get from to make your shields. You get? Oh, now I see. So yeah, you understand now. All right. Now when you look down, Blazing Pillage, damage 310 fire. There is a reason why mine have it and yours not, because this build is for starters and it has the augment. So this Pillage have an augment. If enemies affected by Haven and you use Pillage, they're gonna get fire. Why? Heat damage. Why? And you're gonna get shields as well. Extra shield, like as you can see there, 77. Why heat, my dear friend, and why we build it through heat? Because heat is the only element in the game that scales forever. Like for example, viral have 10 stacks, slash, and so on. But heat can go like forever. You can scale forever. That's why with Pillage and Haven, you can actually kill enemies really fast as well. Alright. Moving next, Aegis Storm. This one is very simple. You're gonna go up in the air. You cannot cast Pillage anymore, but you can cast Balefire and Haven. You go up in the air and you pick up enemies in the air like some kind of CC. Of course, it affected the radius with range and so on, and the damage, it doesn't matter. But the most important of this ability is your teammate will be so thankful for you. You're gonna say woo. Let's go, because you're gonna make enemies poop energy. So you get the idea. Alright, moving next, my dear friend, to the builds. Starting with his starter build. This starter build is special for you if you don't have Helmnith system, if you don't like Helmnith, if you like to use all his abilities without Helmnith, if you are a player looking for something like, I don't know, it works for new player or endgame player, it doesn't matter. So, growing power, premature footed, growing power, in case you don't know, applying statue effects within weapons, increase ability strength by 25%. Redirection for, of course, for shields, because Hildryn doesn't have energy. He uses shields. Oh, what? Really? Yes, really. Archon Vitality, I'm gonna come to it in a second. Transit Fortitude, Rolling Guard, Stretch, and Ogre Reach, and Boreal Hatred for shield capacity and ability efficiency. Molt Augment for extra strength, and Arcane Aegis for 3% chance for 30% shield recharge, because shield is awesome. That's, you always want to have shield, but feel free to change them around and play around with the arcanes. That's totally up to you. But strength, booster abilities, Arcane Aegis, gonna make you happy always. Alright, coming back now to Blazing Pillage. Blazing Pillage, my dear friend, as I told you, enemies affected by Haven, which is the 3rd ability, and they got hit with Pillage, they're gonna get heat damage. That's why comes Archon Vitality, 440% health statue effect from abilities that deal heat. Damage will be applied twice, so the damage gonna be twice of the blazing heat. So 200 heat and now it's like 310 heat. It's gonna be 610 heat, and it scales forever, my dear friend, and ever, especially with enemies that armor stripped, bro. You know, it's gonna be perfecto perfecto. So looking at her signature weapon, I sometimes get confused. He's so big. She is so big that I always think it's he. Alright, galvanized diffusion, hornet strike, primed fulmination for a blast, because this weapon does blast, lethal turret for fire rate and multi-shot, convulsion and magnum force for damage and minus accuracy. Don't need accuracy. Pathogen rounds and primed heat charge for heat. Alright, so quick shots gonna do like heat and corrosive, of course, and in total 39,000. And my dear friend, the heat and corrosive here, it's gonna do 78,000, but you're not gonna be always doing the charged shot, my dear friend. And this weapon is not like for crit or something, it's like a pure more damage style weapon. I mean, if you're building this weapon with crit, there is something wrong, man, with you. Like, I don't know, how would you build this weapon for crit? Alright, let me show you now the stuff that we was talking about. Alright, so as you can see, we have 4,230 shield. Let me lower them a bit with Haven. Okay, so I'm lowering my shield right now, but the enemies are affected with this blue lights. You see these blue lights or white lights or whatever. Now if I cast my pillage, I'm gonna get, look at this. There you go, 5,200, alright? And now they got heat because Haven is active, so actually I can cast this. Now they're armor stripped. I can keep casting my pillage, and they actually, look at it, 10, 12, 14, look at this. You can actually keep casting your pillage, and you're gonna steal their armor and proc on them heat forever. There you go. And actually you kill them with abilities level 180 heavy corrupted gunners. That's a way to play him. The second way to play him is you have the fourth ability, which is CC, my dear friend. You pick enemies in the sky, and they're gonna start pooping energy. Okay, there you go. Pooping, 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 pooping. Come on, squeeze, boys! Squeeze, boys! There you go. You don't need the energy. You don't need the energy, but the energy is good for your teammates. They're gonna be so happy and so thankful for you, my dear friend. And trust me, my dear friend, they're gonna be saying, "Woo, Hildryn in the team, awesome!" All right. So now, my dear friend, how to play Balefire. Balefire is her first ability. Let's look at this. We're gonna do some. Yeah. You get it. You get it. I don't need to show anything anymore. It's an amazing, powerful. So powerful ability. That's not even the charge shot. Moving next, my dear friends, so we don't spend the whole night here showing all the stuff like over and over. So here we go, Blaze. Now Blaze is the same almost build as the starter, except we changed the first ability. Oh my god, how would you change the first ability? But it's okay. I mean, if you want to change the fourth ability, that's up to you, but this is my build, my stuff, please. So fire a blast, my dear friend. What I did here in this build is I kept almost everything the same. Alright, so we're using growing power, prime sure-footed, rolling guard, direction, transfortitude, augur reach, vitality for heat, stretch, blazing pillage, and boral hatred. Blazing pillage, the same way it's gonna work with vitality and using haven and pillage, but we're gonna be using fire blast for extra stacks, my dear friend. And now remember, the blast gonna armor strip, so be sure always to use your pillage before using the other one. Alright, there you go. Now we're gonna be rocking them from the sky. Look, we are scaling the damage already, but you see we run out of shields. That's not good. So the thing, this build, I highly advise using this build somewhere there is a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies, my dear friend. Alright? Don't use this build anywhere like trying to go like I don't know, bro. This build is very sensitive, and I mean, you run out, it's very energy hungry, means shield hungry, so you need to very careful because it armor strip. The enemies, so what's the problem with armor strip? The enemies that armor stripped, my dear friend, they're gonna be like not giving you enough shields and so on, because there is nothing to steal, my dear friend. Alright, so be careful. Look at this. Pillage a percent of shields and armor of nearby enemies. If there is no armor, there is no shields for you. I mean, no shields, no abilities, because there is no energy to cover that for you. Moving next to Gloom. Gloom, I think, is one of the best helmet abilities for him, for her. So, why? Because Gloom, we all know Gloom is bad when it comes to energy consumption. But this guy have a benefit because he used his shield. She used her shields. Alright, so I cannot take out, but guys, can you bear me please? And I keep saying he, the whole, like, the rest, please. So, growing power, premature footed, rolling guard direction, transfer to blind rage, overextend, streamline, ogre secrets, and stretch, molt augment, and arcane aegis here. Range 235 and strength 218. Wow, yeah, it's wow, very wow. All right, let's go. So here what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just release the enemies for the sake of this video. I'm gonna for the sake of this build. Okay, here we go. It's active. Alright, look at them. You see, this is the power of slow. You keep casting your pillage and you're gonna keep getting refinanced. There you go. You see that slash? Now remember, my dear friend, this I highly advise you use this build with, like, let's say you have teammates with you, because you're going to die, my dear friend. This build is more of like, it's very, don't get me wrong guys, it's a very powerful build, don't misunderstand me, but it's very tricky to stay alive with. So you need to keep killing enemies, like the way I would play this build. Okay, show us how to play the build. Okay, how I build this build. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go like activate gloom. Alright, I'm gonna charge to enemies. There you go. I'm gonna slow them down. I'm not gonna give them chance for anything. I wanna just keep killing them. Alright, that's how I'm gonna play it. Pillage, kill. Pillage, kill. I'm not gonna chill around and run around and enjoy my time and so on. Alright, don't let the enemies get so many on you. But this build, if you use it with Speedva in the team, they're gonna be pissed at you. Maybe they're gonna kick you from the party if there is a tool soon to kick people from the parties. Moving next, Distract and Bail, my second or my favorite. It's fighting with the Gloom. Same with the next one, Terrify. Alright, growing power, premature footed, rolling guard direction, blind rage, and ogre message. Overextend, stretch, fleeting expertise, and continuity, my dear friend. Why are we doing this? This is, my dear friend, Resonator. Why are we using Resonator? I'm gonna show you, my dear friend. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, let me release the enemies. Now we're not gonna be afraid anymore. Okay, because enemies going to be distracted, my dear friend. You don't need to worry. Pillage, my dear friend, gonna get you back your shield, and they're gonna be armor stripped. Now we're gonna use the first ability. Boom. 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 Oh, this guy. Wait, what? Come here, he's dead anyway. So, Pillage, Resonator, Bail, active. Everything gonna be die. Everything. Doesn't matter what level they are. Level cap. You talk about level cap, for example? Okay, I'll show you level cap. Alright, simple. Epitaph. Pillage. Armor stripped. First one. There you go. Dead. Okay? Level cap. Easy. No problem. Just don't do it in demonists. So let's go. Right. Moving next to Terrify and Bail. Now, my dear friend, this is tricky. Because growing power, premature footed, rolling guard to direction, blind rage, creeping terrify, overextend, fleeting expertise, stretch, and primate continuity. We change his her forth with Terrify. Creeping Terrify gonna slow enemies. Now, if you go with Speedva in the team, please don't take Creeping Terrify. Switch it with something else, my dear friend. I don't know. Switch it with anything you want, okay? Switch it with anything you really want, my dear friend. You can put, what is it? Like, you can put Shield, alright? You can use, let's say, Ogre Accord. You can use, let's say, Boral Hatred. That's totally up to you. But I'm assuming here you're going solo or with normal teammates. Because most of the players, like 90%, they don't like make the good combo of players, like the good combo of team. They just go randomly in random lobbies. So you get the idea. Terrify, my dear friend, gonna decrease their speed with 80% and armor reduction 83%. I didn't want to go like, you're gonna be armor stripping them one shot after Molt Augment gonna be full. But that's what I'm gonna tell you right now how to do, my dear friend. Okay, here we go. No, we don't. Okay, yeah, we're gonna slow them for this. Okay, Creeping Terrify active. You see, they're not fully armor stripped, so that's why now we're gonna use Pillage. There you go. That's it. So you steal their stuff, kaboom, 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 and use the first ability. All of them dead, one-shotted. And trust me, it takes a lot of power to one-shot these enemies, my dear friend. All right. It's one of my favorite builds, by the way. It's 80% damage. It's 80%. Let's say speed decrease. I mean, this is the alternate. Like, if you want to change, if you don't have Gloom and you don't have Savagoth, you can use Terrify, my dear friend. It works almost the same in a way, It's very, very, very powerful thing, my dear friend. Moving next, support and Bale. This one, my dear friend, growing power, premature footed, rolling guard adaptation, blind race, streamline, redirection, and fleeting expertise, boreal hatred, intensify, rolling guard and adaptation. What the heck? Yeah. So we're gonna be using Varkios Metastasis. This one is from our baby Grendel. This one, my dear friend, what it does, consume energy to heal yourself and grant matching energy to each ally. This one, what you're gonna be doing, my dear friend, you're gonna be doing your thing. You're gonna be doing your pillage, and you're gonna be doing your balefire, killing enemies around. You're happy guy, and you're gonna be doing the Varkios Metastasis, and you're gonna get you're gonna heal yourself, and you're gonna drop energy for your friends. They're gonna be freaking happy and thankful to you, my dear friend. Trust me on that. All right, there you go. Easy, but easy. Enemy stripped. There we go. Enemy dead. Dead. Stripped. Dead. Dead. Let me use the first ability. Kaboom. Dead. Dead. There you go. Dead. Easy, but easy. Alright? I'm sure you're gonna enjoy all this stuff. I am sure 100%. I mean, it takes a while to make like 6 builds already. Hildryn been around for a very long time, and I'm so glad and happy to deliver for you guys this build. I try to do all the builds of all the frames, all the weapons. It's a lot. I'm doing my best to deliver everything in time. I really hope, my dear friends, you enjoy this stuff, and all of them are tested, all of them I checked them, all of them I benchmarked them. And if you have any problem with these builds, I mean, I could just take it to Steel Path and test it, but Hildryn been around for very long. There is nothing to prove about Hildryn. So the thing is, always take Epitaph with you if you can. The first ability is gonna be amazing. All these builds use the same Forma count, so just use Forma. 6 builds, my dear friend. Play around. You're a happy guy. Starter build: Blaze, Gloom, Distract with the Resonator, Terrify, support Bale with Grendel. You're gonna be happy. Trust me, my dear friend. I hope you enjoyed this build and this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe. You know, before that, let's go. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it, but I need to take a build to the, you know. Okay, so what I'm gonna take is, I'm gonna take, let's say, which one we take, let's take my baby Resonator. All right. Let's go. Where we're gonna take it? We're gonna take it to. I mean, it cannot be Hank if I don't test the weapon. It's already been 17 minutes explaining the builds and so on. It cannot be, right? It cannot be. First of all, let's change our fashion, because we have a fashion frame of Hildryn. You can check them out. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. I like this one. Alright, I'm gonna change my weapons to the same colors. There you go. Just go, man. Just go. Show us the stuff, bro. Just go. Show us the stuff. Alright, fast travel navigation. Where we're gonna go? We're gonna first put invites only, so we don't bother other tenants. We're gonna put Steel Path. Why Steel Path? Enemy level is increased by 100. Health and shield and armor 250% with extra resource drop mode chance. And why I read it fast? Because it's there. Like, it's there in your screen in the right side. You can read it in your account. So there we go. Let's go. And here we are, my dear friends. Okay. Look at this content creator stuck in the door. Ay. Kaboom, kaboom. And we are happy, guys. I'm not gonna stay forever. I'm gonna just kill some enemies and show you the power of this build. First of all, you're gonna cast a Resonator, so enemies are distracted. And then you're gonna cast your Pillage. There you go. Pillage is active. Kaboom. 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 And then we're gonna use our baby first weapon. Our Blaze weapon. There you go. Boom! One-shotted. Oh my god, I didn't know Hildryn is this strong. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah, I know. So as much you keep hitting your Pillage, and you're gonna be happy. I mean, you're never gonna run out of anything. And this guy doesn't like to move. He doesn't like to be standing still in places. So be sure to move around, and there is a reason for that. So you keep casting Pillage on different enemies, because enemies keep coming, and some of them are stuck there, some of them, like, you go to them to get your energy. You don't need to wait for the enemies to come. By energy, I mean the shields. Alright. Resonator will do the distraction. Your overshield will do the rest. Alright, there you go. That's all you need. Ooh, we have Syndicate coming for us. They wanna fight us. I think they're dead. There we go. Eximus units. Kaboom, kaboom. And remember, Pillage will cleanse anything the enemies cast on you. There we go. I mean, Hildryn is one of the frames. You can take him anywhere and you want to be a happy guy. Alright, I mean, the whole question is gonna be like, can it cap? Yes, it can cap, my good friend. This doesn't have an issue on capping. As much you use the right build and you know how to move and you know how to react when your shield is depleted, because you have a few seconds. You can iframe, you can shield gate, you can do this stuff. You are a happy guy and you can do all the stuff. Shield gate, some Tenos keep asking and doesn't know what shield gate means. In Warframe, Warframe is a game that if you get hit with whatever number you're gonna get hit with, only the shield will go away. Only your shield will go away. It doesn't bypass. Like for example, if I get hit right now with 1 million, if enemy hit me with 1 million, which is impossible, if an enemy hit me with 1 million right now, I will not die. I will get hit on my shield, and then he need to hit me with equal or higher than my HP, then I will die. So enemies need 2 hits. One to take down your shield and one to take down your health. Alright? That's what shield gating means. So when they take down your shield, your screen will shake. That means your shield is depleted. When your shield is depleted, you need to react. Use your operator really quick. Do something about it. Alright? Okay, we have Vor. Always mark Vor. Always, guys, mark Vor. Don't let Vor running around. Look at that. You see that? You see that moment. If you go and stop the video and come to that moment where I got like electricity on me and my shield is depleted, and there we go, electricity again, because Vor is a nasty guy. So what I'm gonna do, there you go, switch, kaboom. Look at that. You see that? Now that's when Rolling Guard plays the role. That's when Rolling Guard plays the role of this stuff. All right. There you go. So here Glaive comes, Glaive's in play. I mean, I could use his her signature weapon. There we go. For the sake of the video. Okay, Resonator active. That's why I told you to mark the guy. You need to mark the guy, because if you mark, look at that. Rolling Guard is a must at this situation. Look at that. I mean, if you don't cast Pillage and you don't have Rolling Guard active, look at that. Now you need to react. There you go, get back your energy, your shield. There you go, look at that, almost dead. You need to react. You see, that's what we're talking about, my dear friends, that you need to know what you're doing. That's very important, alright? So now, I don't have Rolling Guard, electricity, I have 75 energy, Rolling Guard is active. Now he restarted his things, now I can use my stuff again. I'm gonna die, I didn't die, I got my shield again. So, you see, this is a heavy. This case, you just move away to this location, you recast your Resonator, you try to kill this baby Vor right here. Try to kill him with not exalted weapon. Let's just use Glaive and get rid of him really quick. Alright, there we go. Before the Acolyte spawns. There you go, he's dead. He's dead. Should be dead. Slash to do the effect. There you go, he's dead. And now we can continue our thing. Alright, so that exactly what I was trying to tell you, that your hand matter, my dear friend. So operator is your friend, not your enemy. Use your operator and it helps you. That thing you need to master during your gameplay. I cannot teach you how to do that, but I can tell you what it was. Like Rolling Guard to cleanse and to become invulnerable to any damage. Operator, so you don't take any damage to your Warframe anymore, so you don't die, especially if you go solo. These things are matters. We keep casting Pillage, my dear friend, so we keep like filling up our shield, because our shield is what we need to actually cast our abilities. So keep that in mind. And now, my dear friend, there is Eximus units. Eximus unit doesn't care about your like for example, they don't care about anything. They're gonna hit you directly, especially the Grenade Lancers. they have a blast damage and they're gonna like really do nasty damage to you, my dear friend. So keep that in mind. Alright, there we go. We got some Haven on. The reason I turned Haven on because I got like a bit heavy damage on me. There we go. Overshield is always active. There we go. We have Malice is coming to us. Alright, let me try to clean some enemies. There is Malice. Kaboom, kaboom. Now, you see that? Now, my shield is depleted. I know that my shield is depleted. So I'm gonna try to refill my shield. And Malice will not, as you can see, if he didn't die with his first ability, don't try to push it even further. I mean, I can do it. Look at that. He's taking damage. Alright, but if he doesn't die or it's risky. I mean, I killed him with his first ability with his signature weapon, but not signature weapon, with his what's called his exalted weapon. I did that. But if you can't, don't risk it. Why risk it? Just use another weapon. Switch things around. Get on him Epitaph, then hit him with the glaive, or I don't know. Try something different. Alright, let's extract the boys. Alright, then we extracting, my dear friend. We got 4 steel essence. I never get with steel essence because I'm not a loot digger. 6 endo. Ooh, so kind. Oh my god, this game is so kind to me. 6 endo, that's insane, man. That's insane. Organ cluster going direct to the healthy system. So that boy keep feeding him. Alright, looking at the stuff we use, my dear friend, I'm gonna be really fast right now. Okay, so we use the build. You already know the builds, you already watched the builds, you check the builds, you're a happy guy. Tromna I didn't use at all. Epitaph, there you go. This is the build for Epitaph. Glaive Prime, this is the build I used. The Gas Mask. I used Madurai. This is the build for the Balefire. This is the pet we use. This is a Panzerpfeiler or a companion. This is a Panzerpfeiler. Panzerpfeiler is the best pet in the game, my dear friend. So he's gonna keep you alive. If you're using energy frame, he's gonna stock health for equilibrium. We're gonna make you happy. It's gonna cost viral. And if you don't know how to get this pet, then I'm gonna leave the link up there. Where is the platinum? Where you're looking at the platinum? 7,000. Oh my god! Yeah, they're gonna look at there how to get this pet, my dear friend. It's an amazing, awesome pet. Fashion frame is on the channel about Hildryn. So yeah, guys, it's been an amazing. How much? 27 minutes I've been doing this. But even if it's 27 minutes, if you divide 27 minutes on on 6 builds, it's gonna be 4 minutes and a half. Imagine 4 minutes and a half. We did explain 6 builds, show you how to play the frame, show you the pets, show you the build, show you the synergy, how to play the frame, and we test the frame in mod survival. So to be fair, like each build could take me like 4 minutes. So my dear friend, I mean, I know it's long, but some people are just gonna go skip the chapters. I wanna say shout out to everybody. If you watched the whole video, let me know in the comments below. I wanna know the legends. I wanna know the ones that watched the whole video till this point. Guys, I wanna give you a salute. Thank you so much, guys, for the support. We have Discord link on the description. Feel free to join us on Discord and ask me direct questions or get in direct contact with me. Sub, comment, like. Why would we subscribe to you? Because you love me. Big love. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow Saturday is our build. I mean our stream.